In this video, guys, I'd like to show you step by step how you can create variable products in your WooCommerce store. And right here we have some example WooCommerce store and we have a couple of products. And let's take a look at one of them, for example this one. And as you can see, we have this is a simple product and we can just add this product as is to the cart. But what about allowing your customers to select some specific color for this hoodie, maybe a size, or maybe something else, a pattern or something, yes? And that's exactly what variable products are for. And in order to create a variable product, we just go ahead and edit this product. And here we can just select its type. So we can change it from simple product to a variable product. And right now we can go to variations and add some variations. But as you can see, we cannot add them because our product does not have any attributes. And we can add attributes over here. But right now I'm about to add a color attribute and a size attribute. And these attributes are kinda a global ones, because maybe you will need to use a color attribute for some other product on your website, yes? That's why we do not have to create them over here, but we need to go to products, attributes, and create these global attributes over here. And let's start with color, for example. Then we just go to terms, configure terms, and create some specific colors. For example, we're gonna have a green one, a red one, and let's also have a blue hoodie, why not? I guess that's enough for our example, and let's go back to attributes and let's create a size attribute over here. And we're also gonna have a couple of sizes, small and maybe medium, maybe large, and I guess that's enough as well. And right now we go back to our specific product, which is hoodie, right? And we need to add these attributes to this product. Once again, let's change it to variable over here. Then we go to attributes and let's add color attribute and a size attribute. So I'm just gonna select it from here. And here you can choose some specific values if you want, but you can also choose all of them. Okay, let's say that I'm just gonna have a blue one and a gray one. We don't have a red hoodie, for example, yes? And also let's add a size attribute. And our hoodie comes with all the existing sizes, just like this. And do not forget to check this checkbox used for variations. Alright, save attributes. And by the way, if you want, you can add a custom attribute for this specific product, like not a global one. In order to do so, we need to click this add new button. And let's say we're gonna have hoodies with pockets and without pockets, right? So I'm just gonna type something like pockets and let's say yes and no. Used for variations once again, save attributes, and here we go. Now we can go to variations over here and we can create variations on this specific tab. By the way, you can click this generate variations button if you want, and then variations will be created for every combination of all of added attributes. So you're gonna have a lot of them. But let's say that every hoodie comes with all the possible sizes, and we do not have to have a lot of variations. So I'm just gonna click this add manually button. And then I'm just gonna create a blue hoodie, which comes with any size, and it can be only without pockets, right? And then I'm just gonna add one more, and it's gonna be a gray one, and it comes with any size as well, and it will have pockets. Yes, yes. Also, you can just select some specific sizes. For example, let's say that our blue variation comes only in large size and in medium size. Then you just do it like that. Okay. Yep. Great. And now we need to configure every variation over here. So I'm just gonna open this gray variation right now, choose an image which is gonna be this gray one, and then I need to select its price. I don't know, let's say it's gonna be 50. Then we go to blue one. Also we're gonna select an image. We can change price if you want. For example, let's say that our blue hoodie is gonna be cheaper, and we also gonna do it for here, just like this. You can also decide for every variation whether it's in a stock or not. So everything is pretty configurable, guys. Okay, on that we just hit Save Changes button, and I guess that's it. Let's just add another image in the product gallery. Great. On that, hit Update and go to our product page. Okay, great. Now you can see that we can select different variations using these drop-down lists. That's actually a default WooCommerce way of selecting variations, guys. And you can add this variation into the cart. And if you take a look at your cart, you can see that our product has added to the cart with a blue color, large size, and without pockets. Yes. And by the way, what if you do not like these drop-down lists? Because honestly, they do not look so good. Yes. In that case, I would recommend you to use a plugin which allows you to create variation swatches. And in this specific video, I'm going to show you my own plugin which I developed, which is Simple Variation Swatches. So let's just go ahead and activate this plugin. And then we need to configure our variation swatches. So we go to Products, Attributes. Let's start with the color. And here now you can select an attribute type, which is going to be color in our case. We can also decide some styles for this variation swatch, but we're gonna save just like this. Alright, maybe we can make them round. That's gonna be more beautiful. And then we go to configure terms, and we just need to select a color for each of them. For example, we have this blue one. Let's say it's gonna be this color. And let's say now we go to the gray one. All right. Save, go back to colors, and the red one. Okay, great. And also I would like to configure some styles for the size attribute as well. In order to do so, I'm also gonna go edit this attribute and select its type to label, for example. Update, and then go back here, then go configure terms, and now you can select something for a label, a button, I mean a letter. why button, I don't know. M, go back here, and the last one, a small attribute. Alright, let's take a look at our product right now. And as you can see, we cannot change a variation swatch for a custom attribute, which is gonna be pockets. If you want to have it configured with a swatch, you need to also add this attribute over here in the attributes page. Alright, let's go take a look at our product. And here we go. As you can see, now we can select a color for our product. And depending on the selected color, you can see that we have some specific sizes available. Alright, yes, with pockets we can select this size and add it to the cart. Let's take a look, and here we go. Now it's working. That's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below this video, and of course you will find all the links to the plugin in the description below. On that, bye bye, have a nice day.